他の奴らには絶対負けたくないからな。
Don't let your kids watch it.
Hi,
Anija.
everybody.
兄者はおらんか。
Hello. Oh my gosh. Hello. Let me at least say hi to everybody who's here. We're gonna be lingering up here for a little bit. Oh my gosh, I've been so nervous. You see, shoes. They are up there. They are up there. Shoes. I want to say, should I do the reveal first or say hi to you all first? What do you want? What do you want first? My choice. I'm on the roof. I'm just hanging on the roof. Dealer's choice. Okay. Anybody want to flip a coin for me? Do we want to? I'm a bat steward. Flip a coin. I say hi first, or we do the reveal.
僕に興味があるのかい?
Okay, I say heads. Hi, Moa. No, that's fine. That's fine. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the hype train, everybody. Oh my gosh, everybody's here. Well, I see something I need to fix already. Oh, thank you for giving Mara a tier 2 sub.
良きかな良きかな
I think it might be stream elements doing that. I heard that, Yata. You probably did, yes. There might be some things I'm working on still. There might be some things I'm still working on. Coin Whiz Tails. Okay, so I gotta say... Well, I guess we're doing reveal. So, you see shoes. You like them shoes? You like them shoes, chat? Well, maybe we gotta get a closer look at them shoes, huh?
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about.
Flips are off right now. Thank you for the hype train, everybody. Okay, we'll see, Amara. We're gonna get a closer look of them shoes. We don't have the Geta anymore. We have decided to upgrade to goth boots. We are upgrading to goth boots, and we're gonna do that slow, kind of slow. Slow reveal. Can you handle that? Can you handle that, chat? She likes to be tall. I do. I do. We're gonna gotta get up close. Is this a feet stream? I mean, I don't know. Could be. We'll check out them laces.
Lord have mercy, I'm about to bust.
Well, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep going, chat. We're gonna keep going. So we got more of these boots because they are quite tall. They are quite tall, chat. Because now they go up to my knees. And what is that? Are those knees? Are those knees you see? Check out them knees because they are sparkling. They are sparkling. We even got some tail action. That's like an hour of lacing up. Well, here's our secret. We have a zipper on the side. That's how we get those boots on. But yeah, we got we got thigh straps, and we have some squish. We got some squish on them thighs, as it should be. And I've got some glittery tights. I don't know. This might be, I don't know. That's a lot of squish. Yep. We got some squish on. And yeah, so we living in the, despite it being in the future, we're still in the 90s. We got a handheld, some short shorts. Do you have a license for that squish? I might. We also got some belly jiggle. We've got belly jiggle. I gotta be careful because I don't want to get in trouble. So I got my game console here, and I got a Tamagotchi. I've got a Tamagotchi, and most importantly, I have, you want to know what this thing right here is? That's where I keep all my game tokens. Most importantly, hello. Hi, chat. How you doing? How you doing, chat? Thank you. Hello, hello. Hi. Thank you. Thank you. Hello, hello. Welcome to the new era. You know what also I'm using? I got V-Bridger. Since I've been using, I've had an iPhone since Christmas, but now I'm using V-Bridger. We got V-Bridger, chat. Yes, we do. I gotta figure out how to fix this, because the phone does affect my glasses, because I do wear glasses in real life, so it makes my eyes a little jittery, but I'll have to figure out how to perfect it. But yes, we have some toggles. Got them crazy eyes. Oh, I can make them crazy. But I got some toggles here, chat. Am I thirsty? I got some boba. We can take a little sippy. Hi, Lindo. First, before we go through the toggles, I gotta say hi to everybody. I gotta say hi to everybody who showed up. Although I think I lost some of the message because they got pushed back, but I'll try to start from the top. We'll try to start from the top. But hi, Clockwork. I know you said that you had to go, but hello, Lurker. Hi, Taylor and Rinji. Hi, Usagi. And of course, hi, Bull. Hi, Dr. Dreads. Hello, Ultraplex. Hello, Sloth. Hi, Lee. And of course, hello, Panzer. Hi, Fluffy. Of course, hi, Mawa. And I think I said hi, Dr. Dregs. Hi, Vermilion. If I missed you, feel free to drop a hi, and I'll say hi again. Kafka is kicking you in the teeth. That's fine. That's fine. Go kick his ass. Go kick his ass. But yeah, I got some boba. I got some boba, chat. I can new blush toggle. We got this new toggle here. Of course, when I get upset, I can cry. Especially how I tend to get emotional. I was getting a little emotional earlier, but now I can get really emotional. Especially if I play a game that makes me cry. This will how I'll end up being. So hopefully I don't have to use this too much. Yeah, we got, oh yeah, we've got, I can cross my arms. Some real hi-fi shit. Yes, my favorite drink, VTuber tears. Take a big sippy of that. I do like the arm toggle here. Of course, I can do this with the boba as well. I can combine them. $50 an ounce. It's probably better than the feet juice. We don't need any of that feet juice. Oh yeah. Now I can look really crazy. And more importantly, we got a tongue toggle. And I have little fangies. But yeah. Welcome to Keely 2.0. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. Oh shoot, I was gonna
Do you or do you not feel bonita?
I feel bonita.
Wonderful, because you look bonita.
Ah! Thank you. Thank you. Well, we're just gonna go a little analog. We're gonna go a little analog for a minute. Don't mind the static here. Uh-oh, is head pat not working? I might have to fix it. We might have to fix that. How can I hold all these scan lines? Just hope that we don't like flatline. And then we have to spank the TV until it, behaves again. Yes, as you can see, we have plenty of new redeems here. Plenty of new redeems, but oh, we've got an ad. I'm trying to mess with the. Oh, it's just gonna be the warning that we're gonna have ads. I am messing with the ad toggle. Try to make it a little less intrusive, and as you can see, we have some alerts. We got some new alerts. We were using the funds that you also gratefully provided, so we could have some cool alerts and whatnot. We only had one snafu with some of the assets that I was getting for stream. And you've all heard me complain about that. The starting screen didn't happen. Not quite sure what happened with the artist. They kind of made me believe that possibly that the commission was done. And here we are. Oh, there's a head pat. We just had a delay there. They kind of made me believe that it was finished, but as you can see, that didn't happen. Instead, Linty kind of saved the day and made a custom starting screen for me instead. So Linty saved us. So we, yes, hashtag thanks Linty. Thanks Linty. But yeah, so where to begin here? Well, I've been kind of sitting on this idea for like the last couple years. I wanted to do a 2.0 thing last year, but It was one of those things. Oh, and thank you, Dr. Dreads, for the resub. I greatly appreciate it. Sorry, I'm like all over the place right now. I'm still kind of tired from yesterday. I was out and about all day yesterday. And then people, the club people in program that we can't name because Twitch hates it, held a party for me, and it went on for 4 hours, and then we all sat in a voice call till 3 a.m. So I more or less was a little hungover. Even though I had no alcohol whatsoever, I was just feeling that maybe it was more of like I'm feeling my age kind of situation. Thank you, Usagi. Thank you. So yeah, I was a little bit tired when I got up this morning. So I am a little all over the place. Plus, I was a little stressed trying to get everything completed. And of course, nothing is gonna be perfect day one, so I'm already seeing things that I'm gonna have to fix. I have to fix some things. That's just the way it is, you know. Like the player 1, player 2 was supposed to be like a first, second sort of thing, but I thought I made it that it wasn't supposed to like be redeemed more than once, but I don't know. I'll go fix that after stream. But anyways, we're currently in an ad break. So for people who currently do not have a subscription, I will wait the few minutes, and then we can continue with the kind of presentation thing that we have going. Yes. But as you can also see, we have new emotes. I want to get some more done. But I see that the thing is not working. I'm gonna have to go back and fix. I don't know. Codes are being weird. I'm gonna need to use the new audio for like everything. Yes, you should. I have like no script or anything. We're just going off the top of my head. The daily crate reminds you of the old raid. Yeah, I guess it was kind of like that. We are doing it live. Yes. I am a professional streamer. Can't you tell? Here's the thing. I have been very nervous. Fuck it, we ball. Well, I can't wait for you to see what the new raid thing is too. I have been having fun programming new redeems. As you can see, some of the ones that you've already messed with. We have some other fun ones. Hold on 1 second. I'm like, wait, I feel like one's missing, and I know you all would have been like slamming the button on that one, so there is a chance that I may have forgotten to turn it on. Let's check. Oh no, it's on. Okay, never mind. Okay, we got 29. Yeah, they are really, really good. I really love them. I do want to get some more done. It's just mostly I was like losing count how many slots I had. But once I got them all uploaded, I was like, oh, I still have some slots open. So I'm gonna have to get some more done. I will either update some old ones or just get some new ones entirely. Obviously, we've got some new ones that we've never had before. Ones that I really, really wanted to update was ones that I've had since basically I started. So it was kind of nice to replace those finally. The Kogi ones are going to stay. I do eventually I do think I do want to get some, instead of like some emotes that I like bought off Etsy for Kogi, I might eventually get like someone to make like a custom fox emote. I think before I do that though, I actually do want to get Kogi made into like a VTuber pet. But like once again, this all comes down to finances and stuff, so it'll be a while. I do want to bring Kogi back because I know a lot of people have missed Kogi as like a TTS pet, so I do want to mess around with like TTS Pog and bring him back eventually. So anyways, moving on, now that ads are finished, welcome to the mall. As I said before, we are kind of in the future kind of thing, but we're living it like it's the 90s. I'm basically kind of wanting to bring a futuristic version. Wake up from your sleep. A futuristic version of like basically the era I grew up in. I will have a slideshow in a bit. I do have that prepared. So we're not entirely going in guns a-blazing here. But so the mall here is heavily inspired by the, well, I shouldn't just say mall, the food court area. This is heavily inspired by the mall food court that I grew up in. It looked kind of this like similar setup up until 1998, I believe. So it was like almost like 30 years ago. And then they decided to renovate the mall like right after that. The walls in the mall are like totally tall. For sure. The fact that I know exactly what you were talking about there because I was a huge Tiny Toons fan growing up. So this is heavily inspired, and I went. It better have an Auntie Anne's and a Wetzel's. No. We don't have Wetzel's Pretzels. We have Hot Sam. Hot Sam was the pretzel place of like the 1980s and the 1990s. So this was I went on this like wild goose chase to find a picture of this original food court. And I post a picture, but it came from a group that it's not one of my own photos. So I didn't get permission kind of situation to post it because it belongs to somebody else. But I figured I could use, the inspiration, just like, the setup sort of situation. This is like not even like this. It's not exactly like the photo. I kind of just I sent a picture to the artist and perhaps an Orange Julius. Yes. Absolutely. And then I made like my own like crappy sketch out of the setup of how I wanted it. But in a way, this is exactly how the mall was set up when the food court was set up when I was a child, when I was a wee Keely. It had a Japanese restaurant, like this one behind me. In the middle between the Japanese restaurant and the arcade was a bathroom, and I'm like, I don't think we really need the bathroom, so we're just gonna like leave that one out. So it was like the restaurant, the bathroom, and a arcade called the Gold Mine. I think Goldmine is all owned by Tilt Arcade or Tilt Entertainment now. So where do we piss? In the planners. Silly bull. We're anime. We don't pee. And then actually next to me, I decided to change the boba and crepes, change it to boba and crepes, since like boba and, well, at least crepes were like a major part of my original my original setup. But originally the restaurant over here was like an A&W root beer like restaurant. So I figured instead of like some like hamburger place, I would change it to like a boba and crepe type of place. So yeah, I kind of wanted this like futuristic but still 90s like neon wave kind of look to it. So we have the neon lighting up on like kind of like marquee. We have the moon up there because obviously I always love having the moon somewhere, either on me or somewhere in my logo, or well, we have like kind of like the sunset moon thing kind of going on. But it's always going to be somewhere, and I figure we'll call this place like the Midnight Arcade, and that's what we've changed the Discord to as well. But yeah, this is the start of it. I also have some other things, Panzer. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you for getting me something off my throne. I'm losing my train of thought. You guys are everybody's being so good to me. So thank you so much. And I'm sorry I say a lot because it's just how I try to get my train of thought. If anybody is actually new to my channel, this is kind of the norm for me. Especially when I'm kind of like a little bit nervous. It's kind of like a nervous tick for me. That being said, I guess we should start with the slideshow so I can give you a little bit more information about me, about the artist behind, well, not just my model, but everything else like the emotes, our background, and much, much more. So if you give me a second, I'm going to move over here. We have some very, very high-tech technology here because, you know, we're in the future here. So give me a second. So we're gonna bring this down. Give me a moment. There we go. Okay. Hold on. That wasn't quite supposed to come up yet. Hold on a second. Go back here. Actually, no. There was... Okay, hold on. But I need help here. Give me a second. Yes. Gonna have to. Uh-oh. We'll ignore that. I knew I was gonna mess up something, but give me a second. I gotta find something. Oh, excuse me. Pardon me. Sorry about that. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay, hold on. Here it is. We got the like most advanced in technology here. Yep. I need a little help from this. The actual we got the overhead projector here. Like I said, we're living in the 90s here. Even if it's the 2090s. That being said, let me scooch over here. Hopefully it doesn't stick to me. Yes. So anyways, hello. I am Keely Kitsune. I'm pending the last name. There's part of me that actually wants to make a slight name change in the future, but we shall see. I haven't come up with anything new yet. We will see. But I am known as the Zennial Vaporwave Fox. If you don't know what a Zennial is, well, we're kind of a micro generation of people that were born between like 1978 and 1985. So yes, I am hag maxing because I was born between those dates. I was born between those dates. So yeah, I am hag maxing.
Here comes Daredevil.
Oh shit. It's Necrophyte! Hey! Hello, hello! Hello, everybody! I didn't take into account that the slideshow would be covering that, but excuse me. But welcome, Necrophyte! Welcome on in, Raiders! Welcome on in. Hello, Mistress of Monsters. Welcome on in, Raiders. How are you doing? Welcome on. I've got to start on my new slogan here because we're brand new 2.0 debut here. But if you do not know me, hello. I am Keely. I am your local Zennial Vaporwave Fox. And we're over here at the mall that I run and own. We're probably gonna go in the arcade in a bit. I don't know what we're gonna play, but but today is both my birthday celebration and my 2.0 debut. This is my new model that we are debuting today. We were just about to do the slideshow. But how are you doing, Necrophyte? What were you doing? Can I get ooh? Thank you. I think Bull stepped away, so let me get you a shout out. You were playing, Danganronpa! Nice! I gotta change my shout outs. I am kind of like a little bit clunky right now because there's still a lot of stuff I need to work out the bugs, but you know, it wouldn't be a debut without the scuff. You know, we can't, if anybody has a perfect debut, I don't think they're real. I think they're a robot. I think they're like some form of robot if they can have a perfect debut. The scuff makes it authentic for real. It does. But anyways, we were about to like start the slideshow to explain about who I am to people who are new and to the people who've been with me for a while and are now being introduced to this new version of myself. But thank you so much, Necrophyte. I hope you had a great stream. And to any of you raiders that need to go, I completely understand. If not, if you want to stick around, I will be on for a while longer. Doing the debut thing. I will probably play a game for a bit. I don't know what yet, because I think all I've been doing is playing Final Fantasy 14 for the last couple weeks until this day happened. And I'm like, I probably should play something else. Probably. Well, we could take advantage a moment. I have to drop my spores and run. I am EP. Yes, no problem. No problem. Please get some good rest. I appreciate you coming in and bringing your community here. It is greatly appreciated. I hope you have a great night. Yes, I am a Cancer Leo. I was born on the cusp. But yeah, we will get started. Although my brother is saying we can take advantage a moment. We'll see what he says. But like I said, we're kind of like in like this futuristic 90s. Like obviously this isn't like straight up 90s because we didn't have LCD screens like we have behind me. We definitely didn't have those. So this is a more futuristic 90s combination because I'm actually a very, very big fan of the cyberpunk genre. Not the actual game. I've only played cyberpunk for like maybe an hour. Well, this is what happens when you ask me to play a game. We go to the game store. Welcome to Fox Stop. Welcome to Fox Stop. We're taking advantage of some of the redeems. Say, we'll ignore the fact that I have the overhead projector. Anyways. Eyebrow Faith says, "Hi, Fry Rush." Okay, we can possibly do that if we have the time. We can. It would definitely fit the theme. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, this is the new redeem. I did lower the cost of a lot of redeems, like some of the bigger ones. So if you want to redeem a game, and that's the only thing, is the game redeem is going to be still a once a day redeem, because I just don't want it, because I know some of you have a ton of points, and I just don't want to get flooded with a lot of game requests, because one, I don't have a lot of cash to be throwing around for game redeems personally myself, but I don't mind the occasional redeem for the game requests. Smiles at nearly 600k points. Oh boy. Oh boy. But and yes, when you redeem this, it plays the Persona 2 and Persona 3 music for the shops. Because I thought it would be kind of fun. Oh shoot, I didn't put the credit for this person. This was actually a background. This background I actually bought on VGen. I need to still put the credits for this artist. I wanted to buy the animated one, but for now, I'm just using this one. The animated one's very cool. I need to put. Let me. Because I forgot to include them. I'm a bad Keely. Bad Keely. I forgot to include them. I am so sorry. Give me a second. But this artist that made this background is named Altwork. Seems appropriate for the aesthetic, yeah. They have some pretty cool artwork. They do custom commissions too, but this one was actually one of their backdrops that they had for sale. So I thought it was pretty neat, and it fit the whole theme. But I'm hoping in the future I can actually get, like, I want to get a background that's for, like, actual, like, Fox Stop. We make, like, a retro video game store. But yeah, that being said, we're gonna go back to chat. Turn that off for now. But yeah, back to the slideshow. Now that we don't have ads right now. back to what I was trying to say. Welcome to my debut, to my 2.0 debut. As I said, I am Keely, the Zennial Vaporwave Fox. My birthday is July 23rd, which was yesterday. But we are celebrating it today, of course. My only language that I do speak on stream is English. So unfortunately, if somebody comes in trying to speak a different language, I unfortunately will not be able to translate for you. So please understand, I only speak English here. I wish I could speak many different languages, but unfortunately I only got one. But if you speak different languages, feel free to always be here. I just unfortunately will not be able to translate. But yeah, this is, that's, maybe one of these days I'll be able to figure out how to sit down and actually learn some different languages. I'm kind of just really bad at memorizing things sometimes. My star sign, as I said earlier, I am a Cancer Leo. I was born on the cusp. So I get to sit between a water sign and a fire sign. I can be fiery sometimes, and I get super emotional. I get very, very emotional. So that's the fun of being two cusping star signs. My Oshi mark is the crescent moon and the joystick. Originally it was the fox and moon, but now that we are doing this arcade aesthetic, I still wanted to keep the moon, and I decided to add in a video game joystick, like an old school one, or just like an arcade joystick. But about me, greetings, I am Keely. I am your local Zennial Vaporwave Fox. The vanishing arcade stick, yes. And I came across this old mall and decided to restore it to its former glory. We may be in the future in the year 2096, but the mall is a reminiscent of the late 1980s through the 90s. Here you will find familiar things like neon lighting, bustling food courts, and fun arcades. Don't worry, there are no back rooms here. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. So yes, moving on. That's the rooms in the back. Moving on here. Here is my reference. Basically, I went through one artist. She did everything. Her name is Juju. She is a very, very sweet person. She's basically just really like getting, I don't want to say she's just getting started, because she obviously has a lot of like really good quality models, but she hasn't done a whole bunch of models. So I think she's really like getting her feet wet in the VTuber space. I'm not entirely sure. I've never really like talked to her about it, but I know she's got she doesn't have a lot of children yet. I want to say I'm either like the 12th or 15th child of hers, I think. But yeah, not a very big family space yet. So like compared to Sarah Hannah had, I think she has almost 1,000 VTuber children. So yes, we're with a very, very small creator, but her work is very, very amazing. Not to like downplay Sarah Hannah or anything. Her work was really, really good, especially for how quickly she made my model and other people's models. But Juju, I put in the commission with Juju around Christmas time. It was a little after Christmas time. And I got the model in mid-April. So it was no, maybe it was like beginning of April, but still. It was a 4 to 5 month project. And plus she was working on a couple other models at the same time. But yeah, it took some time because not only did she do the artwork, she also did all the rigging. So she went full haul with it because a lot of times it's hard to find somebody who does both the rigging and the model art. Originally I went with obviously with Sarah Hana, and I had Rikuvi do the rigging. And a lot of times I think with some artists that do rigging, I think with a lot of people that do rigging, it can be a little difficult working with somebody else's art. It can cause some conflicts, but Rikuvi did really a good job. But to find somebody who does both is sometimes kind of like finding a unicorn. Yeah, Juju did both the rigging and the art. Or I should be saying that the other way around. And she was really amazing because anytime like there was like an update, a major update, she would be messaging me and be like, so how is this? What do you think of this? And I would go in and be like, I like this, but maybe we can change that. And I'm always like afraid. I'm afraid to be like too nitpicky, but she was like super sweet and was like, no, I want you to be fully honest with me. I think as part of it is like the artist in me is like afraid to be like too critical of another person's work, but she was just like, no, be as critical as possible. So we did have like a lot of changes like from like the initial sketch. Thank you. Welcome on in is Minnie Lemieux. There we go. But welcome on in. But yeah, definitely check her out. I have some other siblings that are in the process of being created. I think one of the things that really impressed me with her work was the jiggle physics. She does some really good jiggle physics, especially in the tummy and thigh area. And I saw a video of one of her previous models that she made, and I was just like, I'm sold. I am sold. She cooked. She really did. I also like that she included like a full the model is full, like there's no like shoulders or anything missing. So in the future I want to see that bullet point on her resume. But like the model is like a full model underneath the clothing. I don't want to use like the NUDE word in case Twitch gets upset. I don't want it to get upsetty spaghetti on my debut day. But that being said, that means I can get different outfits made. Nana, so you got a base. Yeah. That's really what I mean to say. I have like a full base. Yes. Hey, can you make me an outfit? Yes, exactly. That's one of the things that I really like. So like in the future, like if I want to get like a swimsuit done, yeah, I can message her and be like, hey. Persona 6 outfit. Yeah, that can always happen. Persona 6, or like, oh, what if we get like SMT 6? But anyways, check out Juju. The links are in my credits at the bottom, at the about area of my page. Honestly, it's a big fucking event for us at yeah, exactly. But yeah. Moving on. We got my likes. So a little get to know me. My likes are, I like goth and industrial music, like when I'm playing in the background. I also like Sword Boys. If any of you want me to post a link, yes, you can do that. I also like Sword Boys. For people who are new to this channel, Sword Boys is a game called Token Rambu that I have like been obsessed with for like 10 years. If you're like familiar with like Azure Lane, is Nikke that type of like game? I don't know. Like Azure Lane. What was the other ship game? That was like actually before Token Rambu. I can't remember. No. Kantai Collection. Thank you. If you're familiar with Kantai Collection, was actually the game before Token Rambu too. So it's basically like a similar idea, but instead of ships, it's famous Japanese swords that are made into pretty boys. So if you're like into those type of games, it's basically the same concepts, but instead of hot girls, it's hot boys. So yeah, I'm not quite as like super crazy as I once was. Like, I'm not buying like every piece of like merchandise as I used to. I've calmed down a bit because I mean I have other hyperfixations as well, but I do escape with the occasional like new keychain that I've never gotten before or that sort of thing, or if like new JD, hello, good to see you. But like if they made like a new figure of my favorite characters, I would definitely buy it. You look new. I am. Welcome to my new look. Welcome to my 2.0. But yeah, that's one. I also like people could ask me if I like lads. I did play lads. I do like a lot of like pretty boy games. I did play lads for a little bit. I've played it on stream before, but it didn't hold my interest very long. And of course, like if you've seen like the Valco drama, that got pretty ugly too. But like there's like a new game that I was talking about that's coming out that's very similar to lads that I'm definitely interested in playing because for one, it's got PC support. So that was a big selling point for me. But yeah, Silent Whisper. Yeah, Silent Whisper. What a concept. Look, if I want a pretty guy in my face. I want him on my big screen. Which goes into the next part. I like pretty men, and I like muscle ladies. What a concept. But like I said, I do play a lot of games with pretty men, and I sometimes play them on stream. Which includes like sometimes I play like visual novels, or just a game that has like a pretty boy in it somewhere. Do you like sword boys with average looks though? I do actually. There are a couple of them that are kind of on the average look scale. There's one named like Ishikirimaru, who, unlike some of his compatriots, he's very plain looking compared to his other peoples in the same sword school, but I really like him because he actually has a pretty face, and even though he's not like all flash and show. But yeah, I also like a game called Twisted Wonderland, which is based on them like basically prettifying Disney villains, if you haven't checked that one out. What other games do I play? That's probably like pretty much it that I play on the... Those are like basically mobile games that I play. Oh, I do play another one, but I think I'm pretty sure that one's banned on Twitch because it's got some content. They made the bishop from Notre Dame hot. Or Notre Dame, sorry. From Notre Dame. That takes some fucking work. Yeah, but he's a shithead. He is a total shithead. Thank you, Navarro. I appreciate that. If I get more stuff on Pretty Men for Arknights, I'll be sure. Yes, please. Please. If you subscribe to our channel, I might actually... I am thinking of changing that section up a little bit, of not just alienating pretty ladies. We might make a section for like the pretty muscle ladies. So we will have a section for the pretty boys and the beautiful muscle gals. That will be our subscribe only section on my Discord. But yes, moving on. One of my other likes is I like to cosplay. I cosplay in real life, which is funny because I actually got contacted by one of my friends, who she's been a little MIA, from like the cosplay scene, but she just got back into it, I think earlier this year. She had some stuff going on in real life, and now she's kind of like back in a good position to be cosplaying again. She just contacted me today and was just like, hey, we're thinking of going back to said con that we all loved getting together at. And I'm like, girl, I hope we can all get together again because I've missed you so much. Thank you, Mitma. How you doing? Welcome back in. Welcome to the mall. So yeah, I am the type of person who loves to Mitma, thank you so much.
ごめんなさい。今日の私
Thank you.
眩しすぎたかしら。
Thank you so much. I guess that is our hype train song. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. Oh shit! Clockwork! Clockwork! Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for the hype train and subs, Mitmount. Appreciate it. Welcome on in, Raiders. Hello, hello.
それでどうするんでしょう。
How did the battle against Kefka go? And any of you who are new to my channel, hello and welcome. My name is Keely. I am your local vaporwave fox. And welcome to my mall. Here we live like it's 2096. It is a new era of the 90s here. But I'm assuming, Clockwork, that you were playing some Final Fantasy XIV because you were talking about fighting Kefka. Unless you were playing Final Fantasy VI. My teeth have been sufficiently kicked in by a clown. Taking a break until Fan Fest. Fair enough. Fair enough. Oh, like there's like a lot of events going on this weekend. We got SDCC going on. They just made some announcements that I'm like really excited about. Like the new like Gen 6 My Little Pony. Yes, I'm a Pegasus sister. But I've liked My Little Pony since like the original 80s cartoons, so that's kind of based. I'm fishing like in FF14. You are fishing for those husbands. Sorry, it's getting a little covered right now because we have the screen here. Ah, Grumpy Fortune Cat! Thank you, Grumpy Fortune Cat. Thank you so much. Offkai, yes, I have a lot of mutuals that are at Offkai. For obvious reasons, I'm not at Offkai this year. I'm hoping next year that I will make it to Offkai. Hopefully, maybe, knock on wood. I would like to actually go because I would like to. I think I'm getting out of my shell a little bit to actually want to go out and try to network a little bit, get to know some other people. Thank you. I hope a lot of people, I hope you all enjoy the new look. This, to me, feels very authentically me. This just very feels me. Like, you're a July baby. Yes, it is. Yes, yesterday was obviously my birthday, so yes, I am a July baby. But happy birthday to you, whether it was happened already or is about to happen. I'm not sure what day your birthday is, but happy birthday, just in case.
僕をはべらせてそれでどうするんでしょう
Rifles through your wardrobe and takes bits and pieces. You know what? You can do that. We do have some stuff that kind of lingered over from not the outfit itself, but kind of some of the like 11 days ago turned 41, felt my bones turn slightly more to this. I feel you. I was I think before you got here I was talking about because you're like me, probably a Zennial as well. So yeah, I'm a Zennial, and I was trying to explain like the years it's between. It's like 1978 to 1985. You millennial, okay. I'm borderline. Oh yeah, that's pretty much how I am. I'm kind of I'm borderline Gen X because what they kind of they dub us the Oregon Trail generation. They dub us the Oregon Trail generation because we grew up in an era before computers were like really taking off, so we remember like the analog age, but also grew up when like the internet was really starting to take off. So to put it in perspective, I was in high school when internet was really starting to take off. So I like the term more than geriatric millennial. Yes, yeah. So I grew up in the era of, well, mostly grew up in the era of 56K modems. I grew up with dial-up and having to wait forever to modem screeching, can't hear you. I have debated actually putting in a modem sound redeem. I have debated doing that. I'm not sure if I should. I don't know if people like want to live through that again, or if anybody had never had to live through that. I think I was in 10th grade before I had broadband. I think I graduated before my mom like ever decided to get like broadband internet. But I did put in some for funsies for people who kind of remember that era of PCs, of like my computer, of when your computer like shuts down. It's like, hold on. So if any of you remember this, where is it? Sorry, I have to like actually find it. Twitch kind of mixed everything up. Or did I not? Oh yeah, here we go. I refuse to use this PC and have it set as my computer. Thank you so much for that hype train, everybody. I appreciate it. Enjoy your new emotes. You've got mail. Yep, I did have an AOL account. I was thinking of trying to throw in some like AIM commands too. There's still some like redeems that I'm still thinking of. So this isn't like in concrete, in stone just yet. Anyways. Did you have a beeper? I did not. I did not. My mom did. My mom did. I'm gonna say I'm so old. I've used a rotary phone because that's all my grandparents had. When you do a husbando stream, would that make it You've Got Mail? Honestly, that's a good one. Mom, I'm playing EverQuest. Stop kicking me off. Oh god, I have played EverQuest on 56K. It was terrible. It was terrible. The struggle of every time you zone, you're just like, okay, hopefully nothing kills me when I get to the other side. Remember the days when internet was measured in minutes rather than... No! Adelchi, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in, raiders. Welcome, welcome. Welcome on in, everybody. Lightning the way, chicken raid coming in, clutch. Hello, hello. Welcome on in, Adelchi. Ruin Stardust, welcome, welcome. Welcome on in, everybody. How are you doing? If you do not know me, hello, my name is Keely. I'm your local Zennial Vaporwave Fox, and welcome to my mall. We live it here like it's 2096, but it's still the 90s here in our heads. Speaking of EQ, are you excited for the EQL launch next week? Yes. I still need to buy the game. I've just been so busy. I need to actually like purchase the game. I've been just like so busy. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta do that. But welcome on in, everybody. Eldelchi, did you have a great stream? What were you doing? I think my mod is away. I kind of had a feeling this might happen. We kind of have some mods that are busy with real life stuff at the moment. Great, my shout outs aren't working. That shout out hasn't been working. Yeah, okay, I gotta fix something. We're gonna have to smack Kogi. Kogi is slacking right now. Yeah, okay. Nice to meet you. I love them all. I saw it was birthday. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, today we're doing my birthday celebration and celebrating my 2.0 that has been in the works for like half a year. Just thank you, Bull. Thank you. No, I just figured because you're also working today, so I know that you get pulled away. So I know I'm gonna have to like double time sometimes too. But yeah, some of our mods have like real life stuff going on, so I'm a little bit they don't pay me enough to not pay attention to this. Hello, Sanashiro, welcome on in. But I greatly appreciate you coming in and bringing your community here. Did you say what you were doing today? I may have missed it. But yeah, if you could, mods are people, and yes, for sure. Like, we understand that real life stuff happens, and sometimes I have to be my own mod. Sometimes you gotta juggle things. We are. Playing. Oh, yo! Some Cairo!
Nani?
Thank you.
一緒に楽しもうね。
Thank you so much. Thank you. I greatly appreciate it. How are you, Kairu? Thank you so much for the follow, El Del Cheese. I'll drop one in for you too. There we go. There we go. Oh, thank you, Kairu. I lost my train because you were talking about okay, so it's funny that you mentioned .hack. So I am also a creator for we call it purple VR chat because Twitch doesn't like it. But I'm a DJ on it, and I do sometimes DJ here. But I'm a DJ on it as well as a creator. And the people of the club that I work at held a big birthday party for me yesterday. And one of the DJs was like, hey, we know how much Keely loves anime. So he's like, I'm gonna play some like anime songs. And the first one was actually the theme song from .hack. And it was such a nostalgia trip for me. It was such a nostalgia trip. So the fact that you came in and was like, oh yeah, I was playing .hack was the timing of that. Yeah, I love music. I love dancing. I took ballet, tap, jazz for many years. I've gone clubbing in real life, not just like pretend clubbing. I've attended many of the goth club. I used to also work in a goth club as a DJ in real life. As well as being like a, no pun intended, virtual DJ. Actually, I'm gonna snooze ads at the moment. So a lot of the music I'm playing in the background is like music that would like actually be played on one of my sets. One of the artists that I opened up stream with, I played two artists. Like the first two songs I played was by an artist named, Sierra Vanes. Who I freaking love to death. She is a French artist, and her music is fantastic. I've been to a few FF14 clubs. Virtual, yeah. That's actually one of my goals. I'm actually currently, I'm trying to be an adult, put my big adult pants on, and find I have a hard time not calling it a guild because like all the other MMOs that I have played, it's always a guild, but Final Fantasy 14 is just like, we're gonna call it something different. So I'm like trying to find fuck it, I'm still gonna call it a guild. Mine calls it free company. Thank you. So I'm trying to find a free company currently that does clubbing and see if they would hire me as a DJ. Hopefully it's not a free company that has like high expectations and is like, how many like real life clubs do you DJ at? And I'm like, I DJ'd at 2. And the first one I DJ'd at was a circus. A literal circus. That wasn't really a circus, but the drama that happened in me as well had been a circus. But I actually know someone who legit started from the ground up and now DJs in clubs. They know Yams and the crew. That's really cool. Her new name is Keely DJ. I know some friends who that would be really cool. That would be really cool. I'm also like, I get really, really nervous, and when I do, that's when I start messing up. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I think it's a little bit easier in VR chat purple. But I'm not sure what kind of like high expectations that like people with Final Fantasy 14 clubs have. That's why I'm like very scared. That's why. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Well, I will definitely give it some thought for sure. For sure. I've definitely been like also looking at like the advertisements on like the website too. So yeah, I will definitely take it into consideration for sure. For sure.
Here comes Dave.
Ah! Soulbane! Soulbane! Thank you so much for the raid! God damn. Welcome on in, Raiders. Welcome on in. Welcome, Solvane. Welcome, Exile Rika. Welcome, welcome. For those of you who do not know me, hello and welcome. I'm Keely, your local Vaporwave Fox, or should I say, Zennial Vaporwave Fox. And welcome to my mall. We're living in here like it's 2096, but here it's always the 90s. I don't know how to respond to that. I don't know how to respond to that. Thank you. Excel Rika, thank you so much for the follow. Okay. Welcome on in. Patriot 1776, welcome on in. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. We are right now doing my currently doing my slideshow, but we keep getting sidetracked. We're getting a little sidetracked. Hold on one second. I'm gonna take a little sippy. There we go. We have some things that are also just a tiny bit broken at the moment. Uh-oh. Right now, we've got our daily news. I think my brother is here. We got our daily news. So, Eyebrow Thief, you got some of our random gaming news for us today? If not, I can look something up. Our breaking news is for when we have my brother comes along and lets us know what is going on in the gaming world that is random and weird. But hello, Twitchmon. I got a raid and random. Yeah, no problem, no problem. If not, I will look it up. I think he may have stepped away. He's been working like crazy. This just in. EA loves money. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, there we go. For the third damn time now, a corrupted blood. Sorry. For the third damn time now, a corrupted blood incident has broken containment in Warcraft.
Do you or do you not feel bonita?
I feel bonita.
Wonderful, because you look bonita.
And of all servers, it's on Moonguard.
Yeah, baby! That's what I've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Woo!
Of course it's on Moonguard.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way. If I could kill it, I would. But I legally can't. But I've considered it.
Yeah, thanks. Thank you. Bury me in Yowie, please. But of course it's on Moonguard. That's where the corrupted blood would start. That's where it would start. Where was I going with this?
Brother, what's
One moment.
that? What's that, brother?
Thank you, Adelchi. Thank you. Anyways, sorry. As I was saying, we're gonna have an ad in a minute and 20 seconds. So I think this might be a good time for us to take a quick little break, especially for me. I need to get something to drink because my mouth is a little dry, and I don't want to start like coughing. For this to truly be a 9-day stream, we need to commence the bye 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 group dance. Yes! I agree on that. But I don't know if Twitch would let me actually play that song. Yeah, absolutely. Since we have an ad coming up and it's gonna last about 3 minutes, we're gonna take a quick break. Just for like everybody to like stretch, get a drinky, snacky, whatever we'll need to do. And yeah, and then we will continue with the slideshow and various other things. So yeah, see you in a few moments. Okay. Oh, we are back. hopefully everything is still in place. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Anyways. Continuing on, for our slideshow, our overhead projector here. We already did the intro. That's like how far we've gotten. It's just like the introduction. We haven't even moved to the next slide yet. But anyways, oh yeah, we did move to this. Like I said, the artist is Juju. Definitely check her out. Oh yeah, I was doing the likes and stuff. That's how like far. Hi Ram. Hello. That's how distracted we got. I remember those from school, yes. But oh yeah. I did mention that I cosplayed. I usually cosplay pretty boys that I appreciate. I'm kind of more comfortable being a cosplayer that likes to cosplay pretty men. Early 2000s, yes. I love tiramisu. Is one of my favorite desserts because I'm one of those people who doesn't really like enjoy a lot of like sugary sweets. I see bully, so I click. You know what? Fair enough. Fair enough. How are you doing, Rem? So tiramisu is one of those things that I always enjoy. I also like doing 3D modeling and designing. I'm not great, but it is one of my hobbies. I actually have quite a few hobbies other than cosplay and 3D designing. I also crochet. For those of you who are new here, I sometimes on Mondays do a crochet or craft stream of some sort. I do like putting together like models. I know some people have been trying to get me to do like a Gunpla stream. Sometimes I have put it like I have actually put a couple of Gundams, mostly from Gundam Wing. Gundam Wing is actually my favorite Gundam. It's like the only Gundam I've ever watched. Oh hey Big Sam. It was the only Gundam that I've like fully watched from like start to finish. Also because 90s teen here. Duo Maxwell is best boy. We are a big fan of Death Scythe. I understood that reference. So I do have a couple of Gunpla kits on my throne, in case somebody wants me to do a Gunpla stream one of these days. So yeah. I did rewatch it to confirm that Duo is the GOAT, yes. And there is supposedly like I don't know if they're doing a remake or they're like gonna continue Gundam Wing. I don't know. I know there's like something in the talks. They did do like a teaser for the 30th anniversary, so that was really cool to see. I've also seen the Unicorn Gundam in Japan. I got to see it in person, the 1-to-1 scale Gundam. Unfortunately, it is going to be taken down next month. So if you're planning a Japan trip anytime soon, I think they're removing it in mid-August. They did like an anniversary vid, most I've heard, but they did. Yeah, we're gonna see what it's all about. But yeah, if you're planning like a trip to Japan and you want to see the Gundam, you're gonna have to do it in like the next like few weeks because yeah, the Unicorn Gundam is actually being taken down very soon. I don't know if they're going to be putting another one up because that's not the first like Gundam 1-to-1 scale Gundam they've had. It's in front of the Gundam Museum in Odaiba. They had another one that was like up in like 2009, I believe, and that one was taken down, and then they put the Unicorn one. That one was up for like 9 years, and unfortunately, they're taking it down very soon. It sounds like they have some form of plan. They just don't. Nobody knows if they're going to put another 1-to-1 scale one up yet. But we're hoping. We're hoping. Next, they're going to be putting up a real... I mean, there was that one in Yokohama that actually was like a giant animatronic. That was a 1-to-1 scale animatronic that actually moved. It was pretty amazing. I unfortunately didn't get to see it because you have to go out all the way to, like, I think Okinawa? I believe. I'm trying to remember exactly Yokohama is, but yeah, that one actually, like, moved. It didn't like fly or anything, but it actually had movement, which was pretty incredible. But they took that one down, I think 2024. That's about 2 hours south of Tokyo. Okay. Gotcha. But other, like, stuff that I do, like, hobby-wise, I sometimes mess with doing, like, clay, like, little polymer clay stuff. I do decoden. I do, when it comes to cosplays, I actually do sew my own cosplays. I do that all myself. Most of the time there is, like, something. Sometimes there will be something like, yeah, I can't make that myself, so I'll have to buy it. But generally, I try to make my own cosplays. So, doing, like, tailoring and seamstress stuff. I'm not professional in any way, but I did learn from my grandmother. My grandmother was a professional seamstress, and she taught me how to sew. So I definitely picked up that trait from her and my mom too. Actually, what are you doing? Yeah. I have a friend in JP. Oh, okay. Yeah. I also really like anime stage adaptations. If you don't know what those are, one of the things is she went to a maid. I have been to a maid cafe. I've also been to a butler cafe. Did she go to the muscle bar? The muscle girl bar? Oh, the one with the buff men. Okay. I want to go to the one with the ladies. But yeah, I love anime stage adaptations. If you don't know what those are, Japan really loves their stage shows. So a lot of, like, video game and anime series, they'll actually turn them into live productions on stage. And a lot of them can be cheesy as hell, but some of them are, like, really, really good. Like, how the hell can they take, like, an actual, like, anime and turn it into, like, a stage play? It's pretty amazing to see. Like, I think one of the best ones I've ever seen is Spirited Away. It was actually on HBO Max for a bit. It's one of the very few ones that actually was shown statewide, because Japan, like, will tend to gatekeep a lot of their stage adaptations, but very slowly they're starting to creep out in the West. They like, speaking of Sword Boys, like I mentioned, they brought the boys to Paris, France to do a performance. Attack on Titans, the Attack on Titan musical, was brought out to New York for Broadway for a short time. The Sailor Mew did a world not a world tour, but might have did a world tour. They actually did a tour around the States. Like, the Persona 5 stage is actually on Crunchyroll. They even had the Hunter x Hunter stage also being streamed for everybody to be able to watch. Unfortunately, it wasn't subtitled. So if you at least followed the actual series, you knew what was happening. So I could mostly follow it. And they're actually, speaking of Spirited Away, they are actually going to be doing a tour here in the States of the actual stage adaptation. So I do have a fascination with stage adaptations of a lot of anime and video games. But like I said, some can be like really cheesy as hell, and other ones are extremely, extremely good. Like I said, the Spirited Away one is definitely worth watching. That being said, we'll go to Pokemon the stage. I don't know if they've done the Pokemon stage before, but I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. So moving on from my likes, we have my... I did stage play. It's hard. It is. Actually, I was a drama nerd in high school. I did both drama and stage production. So, but I also grew up... I also grew up on the stage between myself and my dad. May he rest in peace. I was my grandma and my grandmother, rest in peace. But my dad was kind of a jack of all trades, but he dabbled in both stage acting. He was a musician, and he did some stuff on like TV and film. So he a lot of times when I was like growing up, he was doing like a dinner theater sort of thing. So I actually, a lot of times, like when he had to be picked up after like work kind of thing, we would go pick him up and I would see him on stage performing, that sort of thing. I also worked backstage for one of the performances he was in when I got older. I was doing stage tech for him then. But on top of that, not just him, I took dance for many, many years. So between dance and then me going into stage production in high school, I basically grew up on the stage. So that's kind of like one of the reasons why I kind of obsess over like anime stage adaptations and stuff like that. I also love to watch like dance performances. I did at some point return to dance after 20 some odd years. But right now I'm kind of not doing it right now because I have plantar fasciitis in my foot, which kind of makes it a little difficult to dance sometimes. I sent you the Pokemon. Uh-oh. What did you send me? Oh, huh. I'll have to take a look at that later. I can totally believe that. So right now I've been kind of like, kind of off my feet. And also I need to find like, because I moved from where I used to live, where I was taking dance, I need to figure out like what is a good like dance studio around here, especially for people who are adults. Who caters to adults when it comes to dance, because it's kind of like we don't move as good as like say when you're like starting when you're like 4 years old. To say the least. To say I am old is tutu's option. Oh god, that's another story. Not me wearing, I mean, I've worn tutus, but not into class. But yeah, I basically was a stage baby kind of thing. But going on to my dislikes. Things that I dislike. Modern WoW. One sec. I played WoW pretty much since the beginning. and I do not like modern WoW. I've tried to give it a chance. And I have my thoughts, and yeah, it's babe, YouTuber standards are your hack, but to me thank you. For a second I thought you were doing an acronym. No. No. The old WoW was better. Yes. It's just, it was one of those things that I tried to still love, and that love died after Shadowlands, but that's kind of how it was for a lot of people. I tried to come back, and it just, you just don't feel the love anymore, and I think it was finally time for me to just completely shelve it. So I played Guild Wars 2 for a while. Right now I'm kind of taking a break right now because I was hitting that saturation point, because I just straight up played Guild Wars for 5 years. Like, I played it at the beginning, but then after like a lot of the WoW drama, I quit and went straight to Guild Wars and just played it nonstop for a good, pretty much from like the pandemic till like this year. But right now I'm taking a little bit of a break, especially when we have things like Guild Wars 3 in the horizon, so we got that going. I also started getting into Final Fantasy 14, which was another game I couldn't get into at first, and then here we are. And now we have my original love, the very first MMO I ever got into. We got EverQuest Legends coming out, so we're gonna be seeing some of that, which is fitting for this channel. It's very fitting. MMO fans eating well. And yes, we've got Ion 2 as well coming out. The story for FF14 is hard to break into, so easy to bounce off the... Yeah, A Realm Reborn it was definitely, it took some time. It took a lot of time. Yeah, we're eating well for us MMO fans, that is for sure. But yeah, Modern WoW, it just, it makes me sad. There's a lot of talk of like a vanilla server plus, which definitely has my interest, but I will think on it when I see it, kind of thing. So I'm not jumping up and down yet. So we shall see. My other dislikes are cooked carrots. Cooked carrots are disgusting. Fight me if you like them. But they do not belong being cooked. They go better raw with some ranch. And that is my 2 cents. Cooked carrots are disgusting. The only good thing about Modern WoW is Mythic Plus. The only system they've added in like the last 10 years that is any kind of interesting. WoW raids are so boring now. I can believe it. I can definitely believe it. I also do not like even cooked. Nope, I really don't. I will add carrots to my curry, but I put them through a box grater on the... I don't put them on like the thinnest setting. I will just like grate the shit out of them because they basically like kind of melt into the curry at that point when you're like cooking it. But I just don't like, and the thing is, I'm not a picky eater, but there are like a few things, like shit. I ate foie gras in Japan. I ate escargot as well in Japan, so I'm not one of those people who are just like, if the food looks weird, I won't touch it. I pretty much will try anything that is served to me. Um, but if I don't like it, I don't like it. And so it's like, I had somebody actually um, argue with me saying that I was a picky eater because I didn't like one type of food. And I'm like, even like the most like experienced eaters, I should say, are gonna have things they don't like. That doesn't make them a picky eater. So I'm just like, get off your high horse, bro. Uh, that being said, I also don't like Gen AI, and I think that goes for a lot of people. It's especially annoying for somebody like me who is a crafter, who people like, unfortunately, um, we wouldn't be in this mess if they did. It's annoying for me as a crafter, especially a crocheter. They're not people. You know what? Fair enough. Investors love Gen AI. They certainly do. Me as a crocheter, when I'm trying to like look at like a new crochet pattern and I have to like really like fine tooth comb it, and I have to make sure it's not fake, because now we have so many scammers out there who are making money off of people putting out these like fake patterns, and people end up with these terrible like scrungly stuffed animals because of generative AI. And it really, really sucks. Same with music. Yeah, I've fallen victim to it, especially when I was first getting started as a VTuber. Um, um, one of the problems I started like facing when I was like looking for a background for my stream, I figured like, well, a lot of people sold like art assets and they would generally be like a pretty decent price. And then one of my mutuals was like, "Oh, where'd you get that background?" And I was like, "Oh, I bought it here on Etsy." And then she pointed it out to me that it was actually Gen AI. And I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And so I had to like sit there and look for all the flaws and all that crap, and I'm like, "Shit, you're right." So that happened to you too. Yeah, it sucks. Um, so I had to go to like places like Booth where it's not as bad. Looking for backgrounds that aren't like Gen AI, thankfully. I love discussing with Rhyme if a piece of Gen AI or not. Yeah. Um, but thankfully I found for my new model, I was able to find some really cool artists to put together these cool background. Well, I put together this background, and then another artist had a pre-made one that they created themselves. And hi, son. One second. Anyways, sorry, losing my train of thought here. Oh, can we get a shout out for Sun, please? Or unless you already did it.
Do you or do you not feel bonita?
I feel bonita.
Wonderful, because you look bonita.
Thank you. Yeah, our shout outs are a little messed up. I'll thankfully we're getting the weekend, so I have some time to like work on all that. Anyways, we were on the Gen 8. I kind of got sidetracked here. So it's one of those things where you got to be like super careful and fine tooth comb everything. And I'm glad I found a really really good artist that did this really cool background for me. Um and the other one for like the gaming area for what we're calling a Fox Stop. Somebody had a legitimate artist had this really cool background that was very very fitting for the time being, because I do in the meantime in the future I want to get an actual like Fox Stop background made, but right now I getting custom backgrounds are they are a little pricey. And we had to like stretch donations as far as we could, but we also want to make sure that like all the artists are getting a good payment. So you have to like figure out, well, I can use so much here for this asset and I can use so much here for that asset, which everybody who contributed to the donathon, thank you so much for all that. I greatly appreciate all that. So you really helped out, especially take some of the stress of getting this all done. So thank you once again for everybody who helped out. It gets expensive quickly. Yes, it does. That being said, continue with the dislikes. I don't like turkey burgers. I like roast turkey during Thanksgiving. I like turkey sandwiches, but ground turkey made into turkey burgers, disgusting. That is gross. Linty. Speaking of the goat, 125th stream streak, we have Linty here, who saved us when we had an issue with our starting screen, the artist vanishing on me. She went out of her way and made me a starting screen for my birthday, so 3 cheers to Linty for saving the day on that one. And she saw how stressed out I was, and she saved me on that one. So yes, I also don't like country music, with the exception, it's either Johnny Cash or Dolly Parton. We stand the queen, Dolly Parton. She's amazing. Is the only like exceptional country music for me. It is not the music genre for me. I just can't get into it. I have a funny story when it came to country music. I was having surgery, volunteer surgery. I was having surgery done, and the anesthesiologist had already pushed the medication that helps like ease your anxiety before surgery. So I was already kind of riding on cloud 9 there. So you're just like, ooh, I'm feeling good. I was having my fox ears put on. Yes. So they're rolling me into the operating room, and I'm just feeling nice. And the anesthesiologist, because he knew it was like the first time I was like ever having surgery, and he's just easing me and everything. He's like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm feeling great. And he's like, that's good. And I get rolled into the surgical suite, and I was just like, wow, it's so nice, and you have nice music playing. And they're like, oh, you like country music? And I like paused for a moment. I'm like, no. And they're like, that's great, Keely. Good night. Well, too bad. that was yeah. That was one of my first adventures, and surgery, and me having to apparently surgeon twirls scalpel like a revolver. Yeah. Twirling it like Otacon. But yeah. I also do not. Hell yeah! Hey, Callie! How you doing? How is Offkai? I wish I could be there. I wish I could be there. It is a little warm. It is definitely. I was down in San Jose yesterday, and it was a little warm over there. I was unfortunately not there for Offkai stuff. I was down over at Round 1 doing birthday stuff. But yeah, it was a little toasty. Yeah. It went bye real quick. It does that. It do that. Can we get a shout out for Callie Hodiak? I would appreciate that. Everybody, all aboard on the Callie Kodiak train. I wish I could be there. I definitely wish. Yay! Yeah, shout outs are a little broken at the moment. I have to figure out what's going on. But you know, like I said, it's not a debut stream without some scuff. Yeah, it got a little borked. We'll have to figure out what's going on. Thank you. We have a lot of new fun things here. We got a lot of fun things. I hope you'll have, like I said, I hope you're having fun. And thank you so much for coming in. You're probably like watching on your phone or something. Thank you for taking the time at the convention to just at least come by and say hi. I like completely forgot that like Offkai was this weekend. I really did want to go this year, but it's just a little expensive, and of course I decided to debut my 2.0. Yep, just got back to the hotel. We broke like an hour ago. That's fair. Yeah, we know a lot of people. I unfortunately did not. I was supposed to meet up with Sea Witching and Captain Convenience yesterday, but they had just flown in. And they were like dead ass tired. So unfortunately, we didn't get a chance to meet up. We might try to meet up Sunday. Ooh, we shall see. They were fried. Yeah, I believe it. I'm not sure where they flew in from. I'm assuming somewhere like across the country or something. I didn't really like ask. But I'm I know for sure they're not from around here, so it's Washington. Oh, okay. Well, that's not too bad, but it's still like a couple hour flight. Still a little bit. Yeah. I'll let you know. I was really kind of hoping. I'm almost tempted to see if like I can just like go over to the like hotel tomorrow and just like try to like say hi to people. If people like really want to meet me, I don't know. I'm like, do I really want to like break out of my shell and try? Hi, Incognito. Yeah, it's the VTuber convention going on this weekend. There's like a lot of stuff going on this weekend. We have. Okay, thank you. Hey. You have a fan meetup on Sunday? That's okay. Fair enough. Sorry. Yeah, there's like a lot of convention stuff going on this weekend. So, San Diego Comic-Con is going on this weekend too. We've got Offkai, and there was something else. What else was going on this weekend? I can't remember. But there was like quite a few things going on this weekend. So it's been pretty busy. Yeah, it's pretty new. I think it started like a couple years ago. Your birthday was There's that. Oh, yeah. FanFest. FanFest is going on, too. That's right. Yeah, FanFest for the Final Fantasy players as well. This is the 5th off. Okay. I wasn't sure how many off-guys there's been. I only, like, discovered them, like, last year, I think, when I first... Or was it the year before when I first heard about it? I didn't start hearing about Off-Kite until maybe when I first started VTubing. I'm just saying, though, yes, I know it's my birthday, but I'm not a convention. This isn't KeelyCon. I mean, it could be. I don't know. It could be. Moving. Nah, this is KeelyCon. Yeah, welcome to KeelyCon 1.0. I'm building a tourism settlement in Elite Dangerous, and I'm tempted to pay to rename it Keely's Midnight Arcade. That would be... I would be honored if you did something like that. That would be cute. Add a lore page. Keely is not a convention. In that case, do we get a loot bag? Yes. Every loot bag comes with a poster of a random pretty boy and muscle lady. And you can trade them with other people so you can get your favorite pretty boy and muscle lady. Worth. I'm out in the North America. Oh, okay. That sounds fun. I hope everybody likes the new emotes too. I want to get some. I definitely want to add some more to the new collection, especially with this old look. So we still have some old emotes here. I mean, we have to keep them because we might have people who do not like the NSFW stuff, so you have your choice to get Safe for Work and NSFW, especially if you're of age. I don't want to hear about, like, somebody, like, who's not 18 plus getting NSFW stuff. We will, you will be in deep shit. You will be, escorted not so kindly out. We will get a call from your mother. And probably a chancla or two thrown at you. And probably have your Roblox taken away. When we say escorted, we mean airlocked. Damn, a whole chancla. Continuing on with the, this is crazy because I've never tried to, like, yap for more than 2 hours. And no, not my Roblox. No Roblox. No more V-Bucks for you. Not for your Fortnites. Anyways, try to move on with our, the slideshow. One of my other dislikes is I do not appreciate first person or / VR motion sickness. That is to say, I don't have a problem with, like, first person games. My problem is there's so many of them that I want to play, and I hate having to, like, basically pre-medicate to play any of them because I am somebody who suffers from motion sickness, and unfortunately, sometimes medication will not help with it. And it is a dire tragedy in my life because I sometimes miss out on a lot of games because of that problem. Case in point, both Escape the Backrooms and Backrooms Escape Together. Escape the Backrooms, anything with, like, the raft makes me terribly ill, and unfortunately the camera motion in Backrooms Escape Together just wrecked me. Also, dire tragedy, you call me? Yes. Another game that I was, like, super excited to play, what was it? Pacific Drive. I had been so excited to play that game, and yeah, oh no. It was making me so sick. Yeah, I was like, oh, this game's so cool, but oh god. Yeah, it does. Yeah, I think it's such a cool game too. I might have to see if like we might. Yeah, it obsessed me too because it's a cool game. I might have to see if I can get like a stronger non-drowsy like Dramamine just to play it. It sucks because I think I really like that game. I do like some of the more like spookier games. Like I do occasionally play horror games. Not a lot of them. But there's like the occasional few that I do. Donathon to get Keely a stronger stomach. Yeah. Like I love Escape the Backrooms. I love Phasmophobia. Like, but for people who are new here, the only horror game that I straight up refuse to play is Mortuary Assistant, which is a problem because, well, it's not because of like the first person stuff. It's the whole like preparing like a dead body thing. Just it's too much for me. I love the psychiatric horror of it. I really love that, which it sucks because I want to play it just for the psychological horror aspect of it all. But I can't deal with the body preparation stuff. That is just no. So that's like the one game, because I have the redeem for you to pick a video game for me to play. That's the one game that is in the I refuse to play is Mortuary Assistant. Unfortunately, it's also one of those games that is first person. So it goes in the category of this game will probably make me sick. That being said, I don't like horror movies. I enjoy horror games, but I don't like horror movies, with like the exception of 80s slasher films. It checks all the wrong boxes. I like the cheesy 80s like kind of slasher films like Freddy Krueger. What was this one called? I think it was like called Mary Lou. I like that one. I also like some of the 90s horror movies. Did you see if check? I should double check. I definitely should double check. I'll try to do an experiment again sometime to see if possibly I can possibly handle it if we get the right check marks. But I even looked on like Reddit and there was people saying that they couldn't handle it either. They were saying that they normally don't have issues with motion sickness and that they were also like getting like super super sick. So it's not just me. It's not just me for sure. But yeah, I'm not a big horror movie fan, which unfortunately my partner loves horror films. They absolutely love, like, they can sit through Terrifier. They have no issue watching Terrifier. And the thing is, I love Art the Clown. I actually really do love Art the Clown. I do have a small love for murder clowns. AKA Gamzee Makara from Homestuck. Bad horror movies are so garbage that they're funny is great. Yeah, definitely. And I've watched like the first couple episodes of the live action version of One Piece, and yeah, I can see why everybody was getting worked up for Buggy. Buggy goes on my list of murder clowns. The live action version only. I don't particularly like the I think the anime version he's very silly, but the live action version I can see why. I don't like Buggy like I like most clowns. I've never had a problem with clowns, like, but I also, you know, I was and still am the angsty. I'm not angsty as much now as I was like a teenager, but you know, I was a teenager that loved The Crow and stuff like that because, you know, goth teen. Still haven't. It's not just a phase, Mom. I'm still a goth. Um, hence I'm really into like cyber goths. Hence why the futuristic motif here with my new look. That's kind of like I kind of wanted to do the more like cyber goth thing with the mix of like 90s vaporwave, but it's, yes, I could have done like the whole like wear black look, but I gotta give myself a little bit more color with this model, and that's why we kind of went with like the vaporwave colors on my jacket and doing the kind of more navy blue. But we have things like, obviously we got, you know, the stompy boots, the stompy platform boots, the rip stockings, all the belt buckles and whatnot. So it's all there. It's all there. I don't want to lick Buggy's nose. Don't insult him like that. But yeah, I'm just not like the biggest like horror movie fan. That being said, though, like I did like enjoy like 80s bad horror movies, like I said, like Freddy Krueger. I was also one of those people that enjoyed watching Scream. I loved watching Scream with my friends in high school. I remember it was like the first. This just goes to show you how old I am. So, like, the first like rated R movie that I got to go and see by myself, well, not by myself, like me and my friends went and saw. We went and saw The Faculty. If you want to talk about like 90s teen horror flicks, like we are like first like, ooh, we're 17 now, let's go see our first like horror flick. We went and saw The Faculty. So yeah, I've never watched it since, but I remember it was being like okay, and we enjoyed it. But that's pretty much as far as I go for like horror movies, or even like I sometimes enjoy like silly, slightly silly horror, like like the Pet Shop of Horrors kind of thing, you know. Because that's kind of like musical. Or not Pet Shop, I'm getting it mixed with the manga. My bad. Little Shop, thank you. Hey, Spooky Cat Kevin, how you doing? How are you doing? Thank you for the correction. I was getting it like confused with which is actually, I actually enjoyed the manga of Pet Shop of Horrors. That one's pretty good too. Can we get a shout out for Spooky Cat Kevin? How are you doing? Good to see you. Cabin in the Woods, more set. I did see Cabin in the Woods. I actually did see that one. I actually did see that. That's pretty much as far. I tend to enjoy it more in games. I think because I have a little bit more control of that aspect. I think that's why I don't do well with the movies itself. I am existing in a world that wishes to overwork me. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. But please, please take care of yourself. It is very important that you do get that rest when you can. I'm sorry that the job is trying to like just sit there and push your nose to the grindstone. Of course, of course. Anytime I see mutuals that come in here, I want to make sure that they get a shout out because I want people to know, hey, that's a cool person right there. Check them out. And I'm sorry, I'm one of those people who doesn't constantly do the like, yeah, you should check them out, which I know I should, but I think it's my head is sometimes just kind of like up my ass. And I just like completely forget. So I try to always just be like, hey, shout this person out. But I appreciate my mutuals all the time, and I want to make sure that they're recognized. That's an automatic. I guess so. That being said, oh, yeah. I know what movie you're talking about. I heard that movie. I never watched it, but I heard it was really, really funny and silly. Tucker and Dale versus Evil. Yeah. Okay, yeah. I heard it was really funny. Oh, yeah. Also, silly comedy. What was that one? It had to do with like a zombie outbreak in the UK. It was really, really silly. I'm trying to remember it. Shaun of the Dead. Thank you. I like that movie. That was pretty funny. Yeah, I've seen that one. There was one. We actually watched it. We did a watch along on Discord not too long ago. It was one of my dad's favorite like silly horror movies. It was called Student Bodies, which was definitely like the precursor to like all the like the scary movie type movies. We did a watch along on my Discord not too long ago, and it was really fun to watch. So because I hadn't watched it in a long time, so it was just kind of like a fun little just a check out this silly movie with me, you know. But that being said, okay, we got 5 minutes before we got. Actually, I'm gonna snooze it. We're gonna snooze it, because I want to try to move along. We're at 10:21. So, that being said, my favorite game, like top favorite game. I know I play like SMT and Persona, but I really want to play this game on stream sometime. I might have to like hook up the PS3 because we do have a PS3 that has the backwards compatible. We have the first gen one that's backwards compatible with both like PS1 and PS2 games. So one of these days I do want to hook it up and play this game, Valkyrie Profile. I also have the second one. Yeah, we'll get back to Persona 2 as well. The reason why, like, I was playing Persona 2 last year, and then my capture card died. My capture card decided I'm too old. I no longer want to work. So we were without the ability to play console games up until a couple weeks ago. We were able to start playing them again. Especially because I recently also got a Switch 2, so we played some Star Fox, the remake of it, so I got that going again, so I want to hook up my PlayStation TV so we can finish Persona 2 and eventually playing Persona 1. Thank you! Oh yeah, say hello to Kitsune, Mom! Thank you, Mom! We even have my mom here, my real life mom, not my VTuber mom. That is the actual Kitsune mom, Mama Kitsune. but yeah, she was coming in. She came in to say hi. My mom got me. If you saw my throne announcement, she got me this cool. Thank you, Bull. Thank you for giving Mama Kitsune a subscription. No
たく
ads
さん
for
人がい
her.
る
Oh yeah, we updated fishing. Unfortunately, it's like kind of hidden behind the screen here. But yeah, that being said, I do want to get back into playing that and seeing, hopefully our PS3 still works because we haven't used it in a really long time. But I would really, really love to play Valkyrie Profile and be like, hey, this is my favorite game in the whole world. I'm probably going to cry to this one character, and I'm sorry. There's this one character, for whatever reason, just makes me sob hysterically because his story, for some reason, just like hit me like a ton of bricks. Sorry, I'm like kind of losing my voice here. That being said, but yeah, it is a amazing JRPG from the 90s during the Triace Square, not Square Enix, but Enix, Triace Enix days. They also did Star Ocean. And we have played Star Ocean 2 on stream. I do want to do the Reina route sometime. So we still have some adventures in Star Ocean to do at some point. My favorite anime, one of my top favorite animes, is the Tenchi Muyo universe. And I decided to list this one because this is like the year of bringing back like the 90s. We've got like this like 90s hype going on. So we've got like games from the 90s being remade. We have a lot of animes from the 90s being remade. Like literally earlier this month, they announced they're doing a kit. Well, they actually hit their goal. They announced a new Tenchi Muyo universe anime coming out in the future. So they did a Kickstarter, and I think it hit its goal in like one day. Which was crazy. If I don't know if I posted the video, I will post the Kickstarter video in the Discord. They got the original voice actress for Ryoko to do the narration for the Kickstarter video, which that just, because when I saw the original anime, I only saw it in English dubbing because we're here I go aging myself. We could only get like the VHS tapes, and they only carried the English dub. It was like, depending on where you would go to rent videos, you were kind of at their own whims of whether or not they would get like the subtitle or the dubbed tapes. So most of the time I was getting like the English dub, and I think now, like, there's not as much stigma of whether you watch an anime dubbed or sub. Nowadays, my preference is to watch it subtitled, but I won't, if it's, like, on, like, say, like, Cartoon Network, I'm not gonna snub it. So yeah, so I grew up watching the original like dub version of Tenchi Muyo, and which was that voice actress who played my favorite character, Ryoko, and the fact that they got her back to do the narration was just amazing. On the plus side, animation was all cartoons, so if you wanted to watch shit like Ninja Scroll, no worries. I miss Suncoast videos. They had 18 plus right next to regular animes. They sure did. They sure did. Be careful with that one. Anyways, moving on. So, we're getting to my goals here. Definitely my goals for the future. I want to get up to 2,000. I said subscribers. I meant to say 2,000 followers. 2,000 subscribers would be one thing. Some of these I was typing out like in the middle of the night, so I wasn't like completely there. But I do want to get to 2,000 followers. That'd be a lot of money. It would be. That would be a lot of money. So, leave it to me to not double check. But yeah, I do want to get up to 2,000 followers in the future, and we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. I do want to start selling my own merchandise. So I do in the future would love to have an uwu market. So I hope one of these days, I will get contacted by them. Maybe someday, hopefully. I would love to have my own merchandise. Yes, have a good night, Dr. Dreads. Thank you for stopping by. Do sleep well. Greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I would love to have some like merchandise in the future, especially with my 2.0. I would love to see like a keychain of it and some t-shirts. It would be amazing at some point. Number 3, definitely my goal. I would love to get Twitch partner. It's not something that I'm like, I want it now. But it's something that I can dream on. It's definitely something I can dream on in the future. It would be a great goal to have, but I need more bots for future for partner. Yeah, I'm sorry, chat. None of you are real. None of you are real. You're all bots. But yeah, that's definitely a future goal. But you know, it's not something that I'm gonna be like, I need it now. It can happen for sure. But yeah, it can. Beep boop. But I definitely. Thank God. For a second, I thought this knee pain was from working. No, that's your robotic hinges. You need to get the oil can. All right, I'm gonna snooze ads one more time. Number 4, I would love to do a song cover, and I have a lot of ideas on what I would like to do for a song cover. I do have like one main idea, but it's I definitely want to commission an artist to do this. Because it's been in my head for a while now. So I want to be in a position that, like Mako, can definitely help me with the song cover because they like to experiment with music stuff. They're actually working on a theme song, for me. They just weren't. That was another problem that we had, other than the starting screen. Mako had been working on some music for me, but they started having some issues with their computer. There's something, we're not sure if it's like a power supply issue or a bad motherboard, but their computer started acting up this week. And they unfortunately have been going crazy trying to figure out what it was. Like today, especially, they took everything apart and still can't figure out what's going on. So, theme song stuff is a little bit delayed, probably until Mako can figure out what's going on. And I told them, please don't worry about it. There was no rush because it's like there was some things that just didn't make it in time, like the starting screen, but we had Linty save us on that. I was almost thinking I wouldn't get the stinger in time because the artist had the commission ending due date was like at the end of the month, and I just kind of went, well, if we get it, we get it. If not, that's okay. It was the issue with the starting screen one, the artist, and I can't really fault them too much because they might have something going on real life, and that's why they missed the due date. But unfortunately, because of like lack of communication on Scab, because it was a Scab artist, it's one of those things where it's really out of my hands. Because if you're like familiar with Scab, you basically just say, hey, could you do my VTuber, give a like brief description, and you just like pass the money, and it gets, you know, translated to them in Japanese, and then they'll either accept it or not, and then and they accept it. That's it. That's pretty much it. It's in their hands now. And we'll see you before or at the due date kind of situation. And Skeb is kind of one of those things where it's like you get what you get and you can't complain. So, and I've had a lot of great luck with Skeb artists, but just the one that was doing the starting screen was the only one that wound up being the issue. But thankfully we had Linty come in and save the day on that one. That being said, I should be getting my commission back, hopefully, eventually. We shall see. But it's not until, I think, September. September's the supposed due date on getting that commission back. But we shall see. Well, you can complain, you just might not achieve it. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. The thing is like, it was one of those things where, they missed the due date, and Skeb, when an artist misses a due date, Skeb automatically refunds the commission back to the patron. So it's been kind of like really out of my hands kind of situation. So, you know, that's nothing I could have controlled. So when that happened, well, of course I was upset because we're kind of like on a time crunch. Because this happened the first day of this month, and there was no way that I would be able to commission somebody in time to make a new starting screen. So I was in this position. I'm like, well, I could hire somebody else or just wait and see. And like I said, Linty jumped in. I did put in a commission with another artist, but then I got a demand from the previous artist saying, hey, like, basically, please resubmit. It actually said, so-and-so is demanding that you resubmit your form. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt that maybe you just missed your due date and you were like almost finished with the commission kind of situation. So I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. And so I canceled the other commission and decided to trust that was what the situation was. So I resubmitted it. And yeah, that's obviously that wasn't the situation. So, like I said, Linty kind of saved me. Well, not kind of, she really did save me. She put something together for me really quick. Also, she just, she wanted the ability to try the program that she used to actually make the starting screen. So it was like a win-win, you know, for both of us. But I'm getting like sidetracked again. That being said, number 5, my 5th goal, I definitely would like to do a convention appearance, whether it's in person or or a virtual appearance, like a lot of VTubers have been doing, where they show up in like on screen for, so, you know, at a convention. Like a lot of, I know, like Shy Lily does, or Iron Mouse. I know like the Invicta crew do that as well, where they go around on like I almost want to like say like little like segways. They got like a little Who is these? I don't know, PT. Who is these? How you doing, PT? But yeah, I would definitely love to like either make it like a physical appearance or just like a virtual appearance at a convention. I think that would be you mean a body double, right? No. It's one of those things. Let's go Keely meet and greet at YoeCon. I would be down. YoeCon, let's go. No, it's like they have these like little carts that they put a iPad on, and they usually have somebody walking along controlling the cart, and the VTuber can communicate through it. It's really cool. Virtual appearance where they just roll you in on a giant boob tube TV the teacher had when they were hungover. Yes, that will be the actual, that will be the real like Keely experience. That will be the Keely experience. Roll me in on one of those carts, put me on a big CRTV. That will be the true experience. That's basically what Sheldon did. The roving PC. I can totally see that. Anyways, general. We're gonna have to speed things up because we are kind of running out of time here. We actually, I can't believe I yapped for like 3 hours. Amazing. So we're gonna go over like general hashtags. Hopefully I can remember my actual like hashtags. Like by my general unfortunately we have an ad. I can wait through this. We'll go over that in a minute. We'll wait for people to come back from ad hell. So, take a moment. Take a sippy. Good time to take a sippy. I do think some of the things aren't properly working on my Stream Deck right now because literally when I opened OBS, like I had it open earlier before. I usually restart my computer before I go on stream. So I had OBS open like most of the evening. Here, I'm gonna turn this off now. There we go. I had OBS open for most of the day because I was working on things behind the scenes before I started the stream. And yo, Lindsay getting Natsuki. I know she's aiming for Reiji, but I know she likes Natsuki as well. But I literally restarted my computer and opened OBS to start stream, and OBS is like, hey, update? I'm like, are you for real right now? And I unfortunately did not update because it's just like, I'm afraid to update right now and just like shit's gonna be broken. Was the countdown supposed to have sound? No. It was just silent. I had music playing. No, I had music playing. Oh. You know what? I fucked up. I forgot to put a... I knew I was gonna mess up things. Not that it's gonna matter. So, yeah, I do split my audio. I probably forgot to do that. So this was the music I was supposed to... The problem is the music's not gonna save in the VOD anyways. So, not like you really missed anything. So this was the music that was playing during the countdown. I knew I was gonna fuck up something. But this was the music that was playing in the countdown. This is by Mind in a Box. This is one of my favorite projects. It's a project from Germany. A lot of the times I do play Mind in a Box in like my set list. And if you saw my tweet or my Blue Sky message earlier with the video of me like practicing my lip syncing, that was also by Mind in a Box. They're definitely one of my inspirations for my whole look, like the whole cyber look and everything. Nice projector. Okay, where were we? Anyways, wow, I completely missed. Yeah, we got the overhead projector here. It's been behind me the whole time. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. That being said, we're gonna go over hashtags because we're gonna be stopping stream soon. General hashtag, hashtag Keely Kitsune. Live stream hashtag is KeelyCade Live. My art hashtag is VaporFox Art. And my clip hashtag is KeelyCade. Hopefully, especially me, hopefully we'll actually remember some of these hashtags. I wish I could be more creative when it comes to hashtags, but it's like the idea of actually coming up with hashtags. My brain is like, what's being creative? Creative, never heard of her. Here is my credit list. Also we have some pretty skeb art. We also had the other skeb art. Those were both done by a couple of artists that I have gotten skebs from in the past. I decided that I wanted to get more work done by them because I really liked their stuff. And they came in clutch, getting stuff done like right before debut. That being said, credits for all our lovely artists here. The food court background, the one behind us, that was done by Nylum Studio. You can find them at Art Nylum. The ending screen, which you have already gotten a sneak peek of. It is also the raid screen that we saw when people raid in, that cool like pixelated screen. That was done by Origny. You can find them at Origny. The logo, which we have over here, our awesome joystick logo, that was done by Nemu Neko Studio. They actually did my original logo back in the day, so I actually liked what they did with my original logo, and they were also offering animated logos, which I had always wanted one. So I was like, hey, would you make me a new logo? Oh, I forgot to change that. See, we're full of scuff today. The person that did my alerts was Annie Walker. She did the really, really cute. We haven't seen the Biddy one yet, but like the ones for like the new follow, and the subscribe one. And we have a cute like Biddy one. Those were all done by her. And she really understood. She understood the job. And when I said, hey, I kind of want 90s like aesthetic. Ah! There you go. Thank you, Bull. She really went out of her way to give us little 90s aesthetic there. So, she came in clutch with that one. The first emote set, some of the animated ones were done by Morai. She's also done, I've actually gone to some people that I've had emotes done in the past. Morai did some of those emotes. Unfortunately, there was one emote artist I kind of left out due to some theft controversy. But I will, if people are interested in those emotes, I will link the actual artist that made the original emote bases instead of the artist that did the actual emotes, because they deserve more of the attention than the artist that was being a thief, unfortunately. But the thing is, the emotes that I had originally, I was not going to use them, but the artist that was had her work stolen was like, no, please use those emotes because you paid for them. You definitely deserve to use them. So any inquiries about those emotes and people are interested in having them commissioned, I will post a link to that to the real artist behind those. And I think, hold on, what was I think her name is Tai. I think that artist's name was, I can't remember off the top of my head, I gotta double check. But I think her name was Tai. But the first set was Moray. The second emote set was I'm going to butcher his name. Sura Noldenort. I believe that's how his name is spelled. He did a couple of the other emote sets. Fifi Art did the majority of the still emotes. The stream UI, we didn't get a chance to see, so I will quickly take us over here. This is our gaming screen here, minus projector. Minus the projector. This is our new gaming screen here. They also did the BRB screen. Oops. There we are. Getting lost here. Yes. What? Yes, it is, because... Yeah. It's 10... I think I set it to 10 biddies a pool on bits. Where Clown Daddy? I lowered the bit one. Since that is real money. You think I might need to up that? Yo, I got to... Why would I? Oh, that would just go on forever. Anyways, stream UI, that was done by Laffyworks. The stinger was done by Megane Malfu. They did the awesome stinger. A loading screen, now loading screen, and with Toma. That was done by the lovely Linty. And our couple of skip. One artist I forgot to include that I did mention them earlier was the person that did the gaming screen. And then my skeb artist for the still artwork was Maru and TK. I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. But yes. Let's put the we're gonna put the projector away. But anyways, checking out the time, we have hit the 3-hour mark. Hold on. Nope. I'm gonna remember all my my hotkeys here. But yeah, we are at the 3-hour mark here, which means we have to say good night. We have hit time. But thank you everybody for being here for my debut, for my 2.0 debut. This has been a couple years, definitely in the making. At least 1 year of it, just like probably, planning it all in my head. I can't believe Keely spent 3 hours talking about how much she hates carrots. I mean, I could. Thank you. But yeah, thank you everybody for being here, being awesome. Thank you for supporting me, for everybody who has been here since the beginning, supporting me these last 3 years, and all the new people that have come in to help support me on my 2.0 debut. I greatly appreciate it. It means a hell of a lot to me. I hope you like the new Keely. Like I said, this definitely fits me, my personality a lot. So I really hope you like her. That being said, for everybody who is new to my channel, hello and welcome. To Keely. Thank you. That being said, if you're new to my channel, hello and welcome.
I win every time because I'm the best, and so are you.
I generally stream throughout the week. We won't be back on Monday, but we will be back on Tuesday. Either starting a new game or back I go to the back rooms, I guess. Instead of sending me to jail, you send me to the back rooms. I was really hoping Mark would freeze. Yeah, we have decided to no longer use the software that was causing Mark to freeze. Should have kept the cage. Cage is safer. I don't know. I think I'm safer in the back rooms, to be honest. But yeah, feel free. Let me see if this works. Nope, that's not working. I think Mix It Up bot just decided, hey, Keely is Keely's debuting her 2.0. Let's break. Anyways, you can check out my socials below me. Where I post all my social stuff in my about. Because since Mix It Up bot decided it was going to. Thank you, Chaco. How is Offkai? Yeah. I hope you're having a good time at Offkai. I was discussing with Callie Kodiak the possibility that maybe I might sneak over there to say hello to people. That is a possibility. It is a slight possibility. I won't be able to attend the convention, but I might stop by and say hello. We shall see. Yeah, hold on. We'll see. Hey! Sometimes you have to do it manually. Sometimes you gotta do this manually. But that being said, you can check out my social medias. However, oh, not at Offkai. I won't be streaming at Offkai. Oh, but right now I'm actually saying goodnight because we are hitting the 11 o'clock p.m. mark. But yeah, if new to my channel, hello and welcome. I stream. If you go for like 5 minutes so I can post. Okay, I will go for another 5 minutes. I will go for another 5 minutes. I checked my my Discord and I got people messaging me too. And it's like, I swear I'm not ignoring you. I'm just busy. I'm just busy right now. We'll give the like social media spiel and everything while we wait for JD for 5 minutes. But yeah, if you want, we have something new to my social medias, which is my Oshi, which was like a MySpace type webpage that opened up for VTubers. So so I am now on that as well. I don't post there very much. Oh, you're doing that thing you mentioned earlier? Okay, very cool, very cool. But I try to poke in there every once in a while. I do get a little like camera shy when somebody goes like, somebody decides to message me like, hey, and I'm like, hi, bye, busy. It's not because I'm being a dick or something. I am very, very terrible at small talk with like new people, and I get very scared of conversation. Hi, Rhyme. Which it actually kind of happened to me earlier. And it's like, if they're watching my stream right now, I'm sorry. I'm just bad, very bad at small talk. But yes, we're gonna see while we wait for JD. Let's see who we might possibly raid into. Who we can might go a bug. There's a lot of potential here. No. You're fine, JD. You're fine. I'm more talking about like when like a new person just like randomly DMs me out of the blue and I'm just like, I don't know what to talk about. I don't know what to talk to you about. I'm sorry. I'm like constantly, that's why I have things, I'll have like DMs kind of like blocked on like things like social medias or like on Discord. I just don't take random DMs very well. It's because I'm not trying to be a dick or anything. I'm just like, I'm horrible at holding conversations with people I don't know very well. And it's like once I get to like know somebody like in a group setting, then it's not so bad. And then I'm like, I'm willing to like kind of open up kind of thing. But solo one-on-one kind of sort of thing, I just clam up. My favorite crepe. It depends. It depends on where I go or what kind of crepes are available. Because I've had so many crepes. I can Ingredient creep, of course. Look at me derailing everything for a birthday present. I will say, I will give like a couple of like places that I've had some really good crepes from. So I've had some really, really like good like traditional French crepes at a place in Long Beach. Like this little like Parisian crepe place in Long Beach near ALA. Because they do both like savory and dessert crepes, and they basically do like a crepe Suzette that is really, really good. But like I will say I have had some like banger crepes in Japan that are also really, really good, where they put like all like the toppings, like the whipped cream and the fruit, and then they put that little slice of like custard in it. Also really good. So yeah. Definitely would say like traditional French crepes, I will say, at this crepe place in Long Beach. And yeah, the more like fun crepe, not to say that the ones that you get in um like at like a Japanese stall isn't like a traditional crepe, but they're more like kind of just like your more like fun crepe kind of thing. But like like the French crepes tend to be like super fancy, where they're like using like burned alcohol and everything with it. So like the fun crepes that I've had was in Akihabara, and I think they were called like Smile Crepes, and they're open till like 2 a.m. So if you're in Akihabara, and most of the shops close around like 9 p.m., but there's still like places, like some of the restaurants are still open. But this like one crepe place on the main Akihabara street is open till like 2 a.m. and they make these really, really great crepes. And the last time I was in Japan, I was going there every night. I Rosdauer burned alcohol. Well, you know what I mean, like burned alcohol, like where they flambe it kind of thing, where they kind of do the show where they light the alcohol on fire. Like they'll put like cognac or some form of rum onto like some caramelized bananas, that sort of thing. Because for the most part, it burns away the alcohol, but not all of it. But it will like kind of tone it down a little bit, I should say. um yeah, you can either put it in video games or art. You burn off the alcohol to keep the flavor. Fair enough. Mostly it's just like to burn off like the spirits to make it not as potent. I'm not a professional chef or anything, so I'm not sure what the... Actually, I have never been in a situation where I had to flambe alcohol either. That being said, did you know I make pumpkin pie with Fireball whiskey? But that doesn't require flambe. That just goes straight in the oven. You have a few questions. I might have a few answers. Like why? Why would I put Fireball in pumpkin pie? Don't knock it until you try it. That's what I say. Don't knock it until you try it. Guess you should say it's a hot take. Yeah, exactly. That's where you're wrong, actually. Because Fireball whiskey is cinnamon based. And what's one of the main ingredients in pumpkin pie? It's not just pumpkin spice. Why did man put French fries in Frosties? Exactly. I mean, it's not the only dessert that has, like, some form of alcohol. And, I mean, there's plenty of, like, savory recipes that use some form of alcohol. Like, some penne pastas use a tomato vodka sauce. Why? Because you can. You almost done there, JD? Don't mean to rush ya. Oh no. The name will be applied in approximately. That's okay. You know what, Jade? We will wait in anticipation in 5 days. So I believe you. I totally believe you on it. Yes, please feel free. Please turn in your homework at the end of class. It's the thought that counts. Yeah, exactly. I do want to, like, if we can at least see the screenshot, or we will share the screenshot at least. You paid real money for, yeah. I hate when that happens. But, you know, the important thing is we can see what it looks like, you know. Thankfully, I have, like, the screen right here so we can take a look. I can just upload it when JD has it posted. But then we're gonna have to get going soon. I am still, like... Hold on one second. I'm gonna take a little sippy. No, you're fine. You're fine. My problem is I'm kind of also losing steam because, like I said yesterday, I was really busy yesterday, and like I said, some friends held a birthday party for me, virtual birthday party, and it meant a lot. And then we were, like, talking in Discord till like 3 a.m. So I was mentioning that I woke up kind of hungover, but I didn't have any alcohol. I think it was just that I'm old people type of hangover. Not enough sleep. Yeah, exactly. It didn't help. Yesterday we were jolted awake, not from, like, any earthquakes or anything. So, okay, I'm gonna tell while we're waiting for JD. So yesterday we were woken up at like 8:30 in the morning by Mako's mother, because you can put it in YouTube, but we'll have to take a look at it after stream. So we were woken up by Mako's mom, because she was kind of in a panic. And so her neighbors behind her house have like basically like a small farm in their backyard. And we've heard them before. They have like chickens and like a rooster, and they have a turkey. And somehow this turkey hopped the wall and got into her yard. And unfortunately, Mako's mom well, she's 81 years old. She does not get around very well. So she can't exactly like run out there and grab this turkey and yeet it over the wall or anything. So she was in like a huge panic, unsure of what to do with this large turkey that was now lurking around in her yard. So Mako was basically like ready to like jump out of bed and run out the door and try to take either help remove this turkey or somehow get a hold of the neighbors. Thankfully, they were able to get a hold of the neighbors. Oh, that's really cool. That's really neat. So because unfortunately, because we're running on overtime, I'm not gonna have enough time to like actually post these on stream. But if you join the Discord, you can definitely check them out. I will post the Discord link right here. Or I'll actually where do I got it? There we go. You can check out the Discord right here. Anyways, we're gonna go raid out. Let me check who's still on, because it's been a hot minute since we checked who was online. Let's see. I was like, wait, I don't know these people. Yeah. Just a little bit. It's been a little bit of a week. I'm kind of like also losing my voice here because I'm not used to like talking this much. Well, we're gonna go say hi to Riza. They're playing one of our favorites. They're playing SMT5 Vengeance. So yeah, we're gonna go say hi to them. Let me get the raid message, because we have a whole new raid message. Because I have to do this manually, because since Mix It Up is not... Wait, it's not under that. Hold on. There we go. Hey, where's the other part? Oh, I never made the other part. Okay. We'll deal with that for now. I gotta make the other one. I forgot to do that. Anyways. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you all being here for my birthday stream and my 2.0 debut. Let's give Riza our love. But for now, the arcade is now closed.